after a 4-day Oilers-fueled bender out in Las Vegas, we are back to our regularly scheduled programming. Bordzy, he's back. He's not well. Got into Edmonton about 10 hours ago. Got home at 3:30 last night. But that's not going to hold us back, folks. We are here. We are ready to pregame. It's only 30 minutes. Forgive me. I am riding solo for this one. Menzies will join me for After Dark. But my brain is... it is complete mush right now. It's been a little bit of a struggle bus this morning, but that doesn't matter. It's a huge game in the Pacific Division. Huge swing here as the Edmonton Oilers taking on the Anaheim Ducks. We're back in Edmonton. So are the Oil. Jack Michaels was actually on our plane last night. Forgot to tell you that. So he also got in super late. He's grinding. I doubt he was on a 4-day Oilers bender, though, like I was. But nonetheless, we're here. We're ready to pregame. And it's brought to you by Bet365, 19+. Please play responsibly. Download the app. Use the promo code NATION when you sign up. Take advantage of the early payout feature when you bet on your team. And if they go up 3 goals at any point, that is an early payout, an auto win. Shout out Bet365. But hello, what up? Welcome. I do have producer Brett here as well. We also got intern Tristan. Vibes are, they're a little low right now, but we'll pick them up.
Vibes are there.
Should you get me a beer? You should probably get me a beer.
We should get beers. We should get beers.
I don't think I could do that.
Hair the dog, dude. Come on.
I hair the dog yesterday.
But you always say hair the dog. But I'm pretty sure if you go hair the dog every day, I think
that's a problem. I think it might be a problem.
Yeah.
Flights got delayed yesterday, as they always kind of do when you're trying to get out of Sin City. Now, I will say, I spent the day kind of just hanging around. Got some food, did whatever. But I got in the sports book last afternoon, right around like 2 p.m. type deal, with March Madness kicking off, opening day for the Blue Jays. Shout out Kevin Gosman, getting the boy paid in the middle of the afternoon. I don't know if I wanted to leave. I was actually all the way back on because the vibes were, I had some Michigan boys right next to me gambling on March Madness, so it was a good time. But I will say, Vegas is a 3-day town. In my opinion, you got to get in, you got to get out. But it was an amazing time on the nation vacation. So many stories. You've all heard it, the absolute MVP of the complete, I keep wanting to say weekend. It was very weird leaving yesterday on a Friday as everybody's coming in for March Madness. The vibes kind of picking up on the Friday as ours are going down a little bit. But nonetheless, unbelievable time.
It even felt like a weekend over here, though, because like nobody was here, so I didn't come in until there were no parents. I came in at like 3 p.m. It was nice. I was by myself on Tuesday. Really, no parents. But no, Waz came in today.
Yep.
Second person that I saw after Tristan, but first person I saw from the nation vacation, and I walked up to him at the back door and gave him a kiss on the cheek. I needed to.
Missed him?
I missed him, but I was so proud of him. I was so proud of Waz.
Folks, and I mean this thoroughly, we love Matt Wozniak, but there's nobody who wants to tear him down more than me. I couldn't believe.
Well.
Actually, probably Brett. Literally right here. In this room, there's nobody who does more. Waz was the hottest gambler. I've been to Vegas. That was my 4th time. He's the hottest gambler I've ever seen be with. I don't want to say how much he ended up leaving with. A shit ton. He was the daddy bank for Daddy Jay Downton and Tyler Remchuk. Waz was just, if you didn't want to pay the exchange fee and the ATM fee, you just go to Waz and he'd do it for you and he'd let you know how much he was up. It was truly incredible. And what can you say about the game that we even got to watch, man? That was playoff atmosphere, huge implications. I saw the implications Loose Leaf said earlier in the chat. Shout out, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Huge game. They gave us everything you could want, the over and the money line specifically. That was big. It was chippy as shit. It was a playoff atmosphere. You got to scrap, and you saw the Oilers, hey, win a game, dig deep. That overtime, that penalty kill was beyond stressful, especially to be up there with that many people and going, might not make or break the trip or anything like that, but you're like, the amount of partying we could do later tonight through the streets if the Oilers find a way to kill this one off. And that is exactly what they did. Shout out Nude, shout out Murphy, shout out Connor Ingram, making 4 huge stops in the overtime period. Look at this, 897. Might as well be a 930 in my opinion, because he was massive on that PK. They get an ozone draw, and Evan Bouchard. I said an instant reaction in that video. He's the clutchest player on the Edmonton Oilers. Not all time, but maybe all time. You just knew he was going to do this. The casual celebration right there. Huge victory for the Edmonton Oilers. Sent us out pretty happy. As you probably saw on Oilers Nation After Dark, I apologize for pre-gaming. My noise-canceling AirPods, I really didn't think it was that loud.
It's a loud place. Like, I remember I got lost trying to find everybody at one point. There was music blaring. There were stages. It was jarring. But I could imagine how much louder you Edmonton fans made it when he scored.
Like, once again, I like T-Mobile's experience. It's not a Canadian building type situation. People call it tacky. I love it because the whole city's tacky, and that's what you want when you go there. But it was an absolute party and a great time. But now we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. So first things first, we got a playoff draft coming up. Feels right now the Oilers in a good position for that. But I always need to knock on wood. But Brett, throw up the graphic for the folks. It's going down at the River Cree the day after the regular season ends. On a Friday, folks. River Cree Friday. Waz will be there. There is a casino there. I highly recommend you go to the casino with Matthew Wozniak. However, asked me, how many drinks do you think he bought me all week? We roomed together.
How many drinks did Waz buy you all week?
1.
That's insane.
And I made him do it because I went, I'll torch you on the show if you don't buy me
I was broke in Vegas, and I think I bought you more drinks.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But that's how you be up. So you can come on to this. It's nationgear.ca. You can sign up. It's teams of 8. Buy-in is $1,000. It's all at the River Cree there, as you see, in support of Kids Sport. It's going to be a great time. Come on down. Playoff vibes is what a playoff draft is. I think everybody knows that type situation. Now, Brett, let's do the standings watch a little bit earlier. We are in a time crunch here for pre-gaming, so give me the sound because this is a huge game this afternoon. Oh, that feels good to be back. All right, I'm back. I'm back into this thing. The Anaheim Ducks currently 5 points up on the Edmonton Oilers in the Pacific Division. They've got 86. The Oilers got 81. However, the Ducks do have 1 game in hand. This will be the final matchup between the two teams this season. So it's a big one. If the Oilers win, obviously 3 points back, it's still doable. Feels like if it doesn't go the Oilers' way this afternoon, you might be saying goodbye to something like that, even though we do not know. Can you believe, Brett, we're going to be at 74 games played after today?
I was looking at the schedule yesterday. I sat there and went, oh my.
Some need-to-know information for the folks. Brought to you by Wilhauk Beef Jerky. Only the finest tasting meat products earn the Wilhauk name. Made from a 100% Alberta beef, their jerky is aged, seasoned, smoked, and marinated to savory perfection. They gladly fill orders of any size, and you can find their jerky, sausage, and other products out of their Leduc location. And for more information, head on over to WilhaukBeefJerky.com. Come. Brett, on After Dark, I nailed that ad read. Right off the dome.
Oh, and I saw it in your eyes sitting there going, let me do it, please.
I was like, give it to me. And
I knew, hey, how about that timing? I knew you were going to hit that echo.
You did. You know how my brain works. So the Oilers, I believe in their last 7 home games against the Ducks are 5-1-1 in that stretch. Yes. 5-1 over their last 6. I added the overtime loss. So they're good on home ice against this Ducks team. We did get some information earlier of an injury return. Curtis frickin' Laser Beams Lazar is back for the Edmonton Oilers, and he will be in the lineup. So he's activated ahead of this afternoon's game. Still doing it. Still nailing it. Brad, if you could throw up the lines as well, because our boy TB just threw him out. Top line, Vasily Podkolzin, Connor McDavid, and Matt Savoy. Second line, Hyman with RNH and Jack Roslovic. he swapped those, Brett. I do believe he made an update to another one. It's whatever. Hyman on the left, Roslovic on the right. Yeah, there you go. Third line, Szymanski with Dickinson and Kasperi, Cheeks, Clapperton. I think one of my favorite parts up on the party deck when I interviewed a guy and he said his anytime goal pick was Kasperi, Cheeks, Clapperton to my face. I was like, that's seeing it in the wild. Yes. That's fantastic. That's what we want to see. Your fourth line, Maximum Jones with Adam Henrique. And there he is, Curtis Lazar, back for the Edmonton Oilers. Your D pairings, Ekholm with Bush, Nurse with Murphy, Jake Wallman with Ty Emberson, and Connor Ingram is going to get the start. He was excellent once again in that overtime against the Vegas Golden Knights.
We also have news on the Anaheim Ducks as well.
Well, let's get into some of their need to know right now. 41, 27, and 4 record on the season. In their last 10, they are 6-3-1, but most notably, they are currently on a 4-game winning streak. So they beat Utah 4-1. Then they won in OT 6-5 against the Buffalo Sabres. So that was a big win. 5-2 against Van, and then 3-2 against, I forget who their last game. Oh, Calgary. Calgary, I do believe. Their injuries, they got a couple of them right now. So, Brett, maybe you should give me the lineup right now. Just give me it so we can get a peek at it. Troy Terry was day-to-day. Radko Gudas was day-to-day. Gudas had just returned from his 5-game suspension and then got banged up. Yes, Brett?
That's where it all comes in. Radko Gudas is not on the ice for warm-ups. So this is their lines with Radko Gudas, but he is not on the ice for warm-ups.
Let's go. I got nobody to hate then. No, I'll always hate the Anaheim Ducks. Ryan Kessler pulled his pad. And I'll never let that go. There you see it on the screen. That's what they would have had in their last hockey game. And we'll get you their lineup in just 1 second as Brett gets down on that one. Lukas Dostal was expected to be the goaltender. I believe he should be. Bang, here we go. Top line, Chris Kreider, Leo Carlson, and Troy Terry. So he's not day-to-day. He will be in the lineup today. That was one that was questioned before. Second line, Alex Killorn with Mikael Granlund. And there he is, Beckett Seneca. Legacy game. Jesus. I feel so bad for him because he literally did nothing for us to all hate his guts. And now
I don't think he knows.
Joke. No, there's no way he knows. It's an Amazon Prime inside joke, but nonetheless, your third line, Jeffrey Vale with Ryan Paling and Cutter Gauthier, who on the season 4 goals away from 40. That's unbelievable. Then your fourth line, Mason McTavish with Tim Walsh and Frank Vetrano. There he is. Keep scrolling. Jackson Lacombe, who is, he's good. Every time I see him out there on the ice, I am shocked at how big he is, how well he can skate, and how well he can do everything. He's playing with Jacob Trouba. Keep your head up. And then it is going to be, is that Ian Moore? Yeah, Ian Moore with John Carlson, Olin Zellweger with Drew Hellison. Nice. I do know my Ducks. And then Lukas Dostal going to get the start for those Ducks. Going to be a good one. I know we all feel about afternoon matinees with the Edmonton Oilers. I do think those are maybe some unwarranted concerns at points. And Brett, I don't know. I'm curious your thoughts as well here. Maybe quick Oodle Noodle ad read. You can throw up the confirmed home team lineup one more time. Shout out Oodle Noodle. Download their app. Take advantage of their loyalty rewards points program. And you can get in on a lot of points. Make your food. Earn you more food. Send nudes, as we say here all the time on pre and post game. A lot of people coming up to us at the trip and going, so is Oodle Noodle actually as good as you guys say it is? And I went, brother, you've never had a green onion cake. I don't know if you've ever lived. Specifically with that sweet sauce that they give you for it. I think it's just sweet and something sauce.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Sweet and sour?
Sure. Yeah. And then they also have, for their spring rolls, they have fish sauce that they do. Nobody ever takes it, and I always take it for mine when we get office stuff. Unbelievable. That's exquisite stuff.
Should we today?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, yes.
Let's do it.
Yes!
You should scroll the menu right now on the screen. No, you shouldn't. Well, maybe we got time. Maybe we got time at the end. We can see what we do. But I just want to, Brett, throw up the lineup just one more time so the folks joining get a look at this thing. Curtis Lazar, you love to see that, right? The Oilers have gone through a A little tough spell of injuries there. Obviously, no Leon Draisaitl. Trent Frederick out of the lineup. Laserbeam. Matthias Janmark. Rico was out for an extended period. Colton Dach. And Laserbeam, it's crazy to say, but he's been in the lineup for the Oilers, went in the lineup for the Oilers this season. So consistent. And when you talk about, when I go back to the beginning of the offseason and going, oh, Curtis Lazar, they signed him to a deal. Like, that's cool. Former Oil King, you like to make that story. Maybe he'll play 4 or 5 games this season. He's made a home here in Edmonton. He has been consistent, and it's nothing crazy for the Edmonton Oilers and his production. I believe he's got how many goals on the season? 3 and 2 assists. But he's played 38 games for the Oilers. I think the over-under would have been set at 10.5. No, probably even less than that for what you would have thought. And he's dealt with injuries. He's coming back into the lineup and hope he can pick up right where he left off. Brett, you totally agree. He was sorely missed when he's been out for a couple weeks.
100%. But he was, the way he's playing is exactly the way that I would, and contributing, I should say, is exactly the way that I remember and would imagine that he would have for the Edmonton Oilers. He is exactly what you need in this lineup, and he does everything with a smile on his face. He's just such a hard worker, loves to do all that dirty work, and he sits there and goes, what's next? How are you doing? We're playing a game. He's always been that kind of guy.
He's a pro's pro.
Yeah, but that type of energy brings something to your lineup as well. I could not wait for Curtis Lazar. I almost made him, by accident, the thumbnail for today's episode, and I was like,
you knew.
He's not playing.
You knew, though. You knew.
It was the Cubes.
So that's big. That's big for the Edmonton Oilers. Once again, we'll see how many minutes he actually ends up playing, but getting healthy bodies back, always good for the Edmonton Oilers. And then, I just want to say, and then we'll move along, Matt Savoy might be Connor McDavid's new favorite winger because things are looking great between those two. We did see him in Vegas, so shout out to Matt Savoy. He was beaming. We knew he was going to play great. I don't know if they were at the tables. I just passed by them, and I didn't want to you don't want to say anything to them.
Yeah,
you don't want to. I didn't want to do anything like that type dealio. But you're like, oh, holy! Also, we went to the Comedy Cellar. I forgot to mention this.
Oh yeah,
we went to the Comedy Cellar. That place is unbelievable.
I know Comedy stores down in the States are unreal.
And that's a very famous one and whatnot. Did you hear the story on the sauce? What happened?
So funny.
Yeah.
So
we got a heckler. We didn't get a heckler dragged out, but a heckler got dragged out. This old dumb, drunk fucking asshole who was making out with his wife or girlfriend and yelling. And then Lisa also got threatened to get kicked out because the guy was being a dick.
Yeah.
Not the comedian, the guy.
Said no A-listers, but who was there? Anyone of note?
Do
you have to go into...
I followed them on Instagram.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I followed them because they were great.
Oh,
they were
yeah.
great.
So
guys have been on Fallon and stuff.
Right. I went down to LA and did the comic store. Comedy store. Yeah. And it was unbelievable. One of the best experiences.
Unreal. It was a great time. Another reason why I should go on the next nation vacation. Now, Brad, I also think about this. We just said maybe we should get Oodle Noodle. Starting goaltender report is brought to you by Dog Patch. We could get brunch today as well.
My fiance came this morning to Dog Patch.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Eggs Benny could be good, too. Maybe we should wheel spin for it.
They have... I like that idea.
I can tell I just got back from Vegas. I love the wheel even more than I normally would. Shout out Dog Patch. Unbelievable spot. Come on down, especially on the weekends, and throw it up. We got the tail of the tape between our two goaltenders, expected to be Connor Ingram against Lukas Dostal.
Our tail of the tape is not Vegas violence, as it may say right there. It says on the Oily. Oh, if you can see it. I'm sorry I derailed this whole thing. It was a joke. It says the Oily from the last one. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Oh, you're good. There you go. There you see it. It's all right, Brett. It's all right, Brett.
I derailed it all.
12-8-2 record for Ingram. 283 goals against. 891 save percentage. Lukas Dostal, look at that record. 29-15-3. 301 goals against. 893 for him. And the Oilers... Hey, Dostal's had some goalied games before where he's goalied the Edmonton Oilers. The Oil, they know they can beat this man. They should be able to. And Connor Ingram, yes, he was sub 900 against Vegas. I cannot say enough good things about his ability to save the vibes on the nation vacation or elevate the vibes on the nation vacation because he was He was making some solid stops there in the overtime period, the third frame. Connor Ingram. Also, Tristan Jarry, Brett, the seance. We got a dub. We're in the right direction. We move things in the right direction.
Redeemed?
I don't know about redeemed because it is only one game, but we're on the road to redemption.
Do you think I like that. Do you think he saw it?
So people asked me that when we were on the trip there, and I went, Chat, do you think Tristan Jarry saw that video? Because, you would think maybe. I don't want to sound like a douche as you say that, but when we made the video, we were like, I want Jarry to see this and not think that we're shitting on him.
Yeah.
We want him to see this and say, we love you, the JFK. Ask not what Tristan Jarry can do for you, but what you can do for Tristan Jarry.
I don't know if he saw it, but I know he felt it.
Unreal. There you go. So there's your not Tristan Jarry this afternoon for the Edmonton Oilers. Connor Ingram with Lukas Dostal. Quick away lineup brought to you by GMC Truck Month. Come on, get in right now. You know it's Truck Month. It's the best month of the entire season. It's Truck Month. It's March Madness. It's Truck Madness, I guess you could say as well. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but that's the nickname that I am going to give it. So, it's gonna end soon as well. Sorry, we got a new update to this as well. It's on a GMC. Take advantage. Oh, there it is. Take advantage of a $6,000 cash purchase credit on the 2026 Sierra 1500 Pro Graphite Crew Cab. It's got a 2-inch factory lift with off-road suspension and a 5.3-liter V8 engine that delivers the kind of power you actually feel when you hit the gas. And during Truck Month, you can get into your very own. It's time to head down. GMC Truck Month. Truck Month. Throw up the lineup for the Anaheim Ducks one more time for the folks at home.
These are from Travis Kavanaugh, by the way.
Credit when credit is due. Top line, Chris Kreider with Carlson and Troy Terry. Then it's Alex Killorn with Mikael Granlund and Beckett Seneca. I giggle every time now when I think about him. Third line, Vale with Paling and Gauthier. Vetrano with Wash and McTavish. Deep pairings, Jackson Lacombe with Jacob Keep Yo Head Up Trouba. Ian Moore with John Carlson. Olin Zellweger with Drew Hellison. John Carlson, one of the biggest deals of the NHL trade deadline. Thoroughly makes me a little bit nervous about this Ducks team. That's something when I think back to when the Oilers lost to the Ducks back in, 2017? In the second round type dealio, where we were the young team. You had guys on cheaper contracts type dealio. Can you take a massive swing on a veteran defenseman who's done a lot in the league? That scares the shit out of me when it comes to the Anaheim Ducks. Brett, player to watch, who would it be for you on the Anaheim Ducks?
Ooh, okay.
Mine's Granlund because their power play has torched the Oilers this season.
Yeah.
4 out of 9. He scored a hat trick.
I like that. I want to go with Cutter Gauthier. I can't believe you said that he's 4 away from 40.
That's what I read in the game notes.
That is incredible. Great goal scorer. Love watching Cutter Gauthier play hockey. But I'm going with Jeffrey Viel. That is a tough dude. We've seen a couple of games here where the physicality and the whatever may have been on and off for this team really all season. But that's the type of guy that can kind of pull it out of you, and I think they can. Ross Johnston, too, is a guy. He's not playing tonight. Yep. But it's just in that team's blood. So I think it might get a little nasty again tonight, too.
And we saw it. Nice. You're the first one to do it. I haven't done it yet. That's the reason we did 30 minutes, just so I can't fuck that part up. Cutter Gauthier, yes, 36 goals, 27 apples, 63 points in 71 games, 22 years old. He's another one that I think is going to be a thorn in our sides for many years to come. There you see it on your screen. But let's get to it. I just came back from Vegas. I was up, I will say, at the casino. I think I was up like 140. It's like nothing like crazy, and then yesterday, because of that, I didn't really gamble much because I wanted to be able to say I was up. That's what I also kept telling Waz yesterday, and he was up. And I kept saying, you go to the bank first thing in the morning. You put that right in there. But let's go to my bank The Bordzy's Bankroll brought to you by Bet365 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Download the app today. Use the promo code NATION, NATION. Take advantage of the early payout feature. When your team goes up by 3 goals, you get an early payout, an auto win. Even if they were to lose in regulation, it does not matter. Shout out Bet365. Also applies to basketball. The association, 15 points when your team goes up. We're almost at the best part of the year. First round NBA, first round NHL. You got to get to Bet365 for that time. But Bert, throw it up for me. I am running the ball. I keep looking through Bet365, and there's not much more I love than these 3 bets. Now, I am juicing it up a little bit. Connor Murphy, we're going 3+ blocks this afternoon at plus 180. You know it. You love it. We all know it. Now, I think Bet365 is finally starting to adjust to the Connor Murphy block shots, but we're still going to ride it. Second one, Connor McDavid, 2+ points at minus 120. Currently, without Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid is going to need to do what Connor McDavid does. And then the final one, Evan Bouchard, 3+ shots at minus 140. He only had 2 in his last game. He had hit it in 4 straight before that. And I got to say this. If he had a 3rd shot in that Vegas game, Jay Downton would have hit his plus 1,800 game day bet on ONE. Insane. He would have taken the lead on ONE, would have been down considerably for 73 games, and would have been up, I think, considerably. But Bouch couldn't get him a 3rd shot. And if you know the journey of Jay Downton and Evan Bouchard, he's been a hater. He is now in the process of being a lover. And I think if Bouch got a 3rd shot on, Jay would have bought a jersey right then and there online. Would have been at his house when he arrived.
He would have found something on the strip.
He would have bought it off Reese.
Yeah.
He would have bought it off Reese.
100%.
For a lot more than retail value. I could tell you that. Brett, I should actually, I haven't placed these. So I should do this right now, and maybe we should spin the wheel as well.
Yes, you read my mind, baby.
Who did the wheel pick on Thursday?
Roby Jarventi.
I did. Hey, I saw him on the casino floor, so there you go.
Thought he was going to be hot. And Jake Wallman, so you can imagine.
Tough go.
All right, going to give a quick shuffle after adding Curtis Lazard today. Just one quick shuffle, and, I run off cues.
Shuffle. All right, so this first one is for the first goal scorer of the game. Brett, do me a favor and spin that wheel.
Oh, did Matthias Ekholm not have a hat trick the last time these 2 teams played?
Kind of like this one. Once again, do so responsibly or just emotionally. That's why we do this here.
Yeah.
So if it does happen, you can ride and know that Bordzy will profit as well. The next one, so we're going to remove him. We'll remove him out because that's a fair pick.
Yes.
That's a fair first goal scorer pick. All right, this is for an anytime pick. Now, I'm just trying to get Bet365 to load.
All good.
Feels like it still thinks I'm in the States right now.
Yikes. Going to do a couple quick shuffles.
Oh, that's right. I have to do the authenticator. Quick shuffles.
Nice.
Okay, spin that wheel for an anytime goal.
Oh,
I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh, I might have to shame reload for today. This is hot. This is hot.
Wheel is hot. Wheel is just.
Wheel is hot. Wheel is just.
Okay, so just looking here. Matthias Ekholm for first goal scorer is plus 5,000. Love that. And then Jack Roslovic anytime plus 290. Oh, I like both of those juiced. Once again, responsibly, do it at home. And then, Brett, give me a score prediction. Anytime goal scorer. What do we think happens?
5-3 Oil, and I'm going with Josh Szymanski anytime goal scorer. How about that?
Did you just say 5-3 Szymanski goal? Yeah. That is literally what Jeremy Lebrecht just put in the chat.
No way. Oh, let's go.
Whoa. I was like,
bad.
Well, great. Now I have to bet exact score 5-3 and a Josh Szymanski goal. Thanks, Jeremy.
Best friends?
Jeremy's a sick dude. Knew him back in Sherwood Park back in the day.
I feel like I recognize that name.
It's absolute beauty. For me, Battle, what do you got? What do you got for a score? Defense doesn't exist. 7-5. Let's go. Who remembers?
Henrique.
Anytime. Now you're getting, well, if they're scoring 7-5, yeah, Rico could get in on the action. For me, I think it's going to be loosey-goosey out there. Might be some run-and-gun action. Think it might be a little bit chippy. Think the overhits. I can't go 5-3, but I'm going to go 5-3. And I think I'm going to say Connor McDavid, anytime goal. Back on home ice. Going to need to get it done from your leaders. That'll do it. Quick 30-minute version of Pregaming with Bordzy's. Menzies will be here for After Dark. Don't worry. I missed that BBL. I missed you guys. I was upset that you guys weren't on the trip. It was. I didn't have my pre-gaming team because if you were there, we could have done our own thing together type dealio and like maybe even done an earlier pre-game show from there. Great. Like ONE did at the Cabana. Next year. Just like all of you should be coming next year. So be a good time. We'll talk to you. Hopefully it'll be a good time this afternoon, I should say. We're going to spin the wheel for Oodle Noodle or Dog Patch. Shout out us. And, we also quick mention the Early Start Club next Saturday. So it's an early matinee today, but it's also an early matinee next week when the Edmonton Oilers be taking on, who are they taking on in that one? When is this? Saturday, April 11th. The LA Kings. 2 p.m. game Mountain Time. So the Sauce is going to be doing a couple of these throughout, I think probably next season as well. They're big on the Early Start Club. So you get down to Greta. Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. Shout out Greta. Doors at 1. Puck drop at 2. I've kept it for 3 extra minutes. So we should head on out of here. Love you all. Throw down your like. And then we will talk in a couple hours on Oilers Nation After Dark. Good luck on the Bet365 Battlegrounds. Peace out.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you enjoyed today's episode of Oilers Nation Every Day, make sure you hit the subscribe button here on our YouTube to not miss any of our content. We got you covered from interviews, insight, analysis, everything you need to stay up to date on everything around the team. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video.